here they come. T1 making their way out onto the stage. This new roster. See how they do fare, because lots of questions, lots of confusion, to be frank, from the fans watching the teams unfold, the teams get put together during this off-season. We said, okay, pick up one king, seems good. Munchkin departure.
Forward thinking, and you know, people like Rossi come from his experience and his time in NA, right?
Sure.
Where he's been kind of getting it deep into the behind the scenes of that, into the tier 2 scene. And EDG, man, I don't know what needs to be said about these guys right now. Like, they're at the top of their game, charismatic they are, how explosive they can be. You know, they have a unique style compared to a lot of the rest of the world, even compared to a team like Paper X. They're different than them even. You know, sometimes it may feel a little bit similar to that, but there's definitely some very unique ideas floating around, on top of he was right in sync with the rest of T1. A little bit of utility to check B. 2 players up into hookah for EDG. And it looks like it's a full-on swing into B, but look at the early positioning that EDG has out of short.
Yeah, they absolutely know that this is going to be the target unless they're pushing up through showers, but now the rotation's going to start coming through. Rossi trying to send out that snake bite. Gets the headshot. Chichu going to be taken down, and with the vulnerable, Rossi will double up. Nobody now going to be eliminated for Carpe. Just trying to pick up what he can. Heals come in, but instantly going to be nullified. Smoggy gets the headshot. Side player, however, finds Kong on the backside. Smoggy going to be taken down. Now it's all on Haldong. Very low on HP. Would need to be some monstrous headshots in order to try to turn this one around, but Excurate is swinging around the back.
I'll give him the knife.
Won't go for it. Doesn't want to try to risk it. Will just go ahead, get the right click, and T1 will take the first pistol.
Let's maybe spread it a little bit. Let's try to go for some hookah pressure while Rossi maintains things on the other side of the map. And the doggo dealt with. Snake bites, toxic screen come out to buy some time, but time players in the back!
Dashing in, but they don't check the side. Chichu just sat there in the smoke, keeping himself safe. Carpe is going to be able to find Smoggy. Teleporter used as Rossi shifts his way over towards the A site. Catch anybody off guard, but he's not looking over towards the defender's access. Gets taken down. Now the rest of T1, however, going to play forward, but Chichu presses up. Oh, and the Dizzy be damned. He gets all 3.
That is filthy from Chichu.
Kong was just tucked over on the side.
Yep.
Right in cubby.
He read that. He read the way that they wanted to get in there, because they're able to get their other players on the other side of the toxic screen into the octagon.
Dropping off the top of the tube. Playing backside. Flash into elbow. Dizzy over the top. Nobody going to be noted. Here actually getting some damage from a fight, I believe, and yeah, I mean, he's so very low. Gets himself rotated around into tube, 9 HP, trying to hold it. Side player gets the headshot, taking him down. Chichu, Plant can come in. 3-player push-up, really looking to try to get control of this elbow, and also get that Vandal out of Chichu's hands. Kong in the meantime, though, does open things up, finds one, but side player, a little bit of a jump scare surprise onto him. Rossi at range, finishing off with that stinger, takes out the enemy Viper. That's all on Haldong and Smoggy to try to turn this one. Both approaching here from hookah. Push up, sees one, Extra going to be taken down. Smoke not yet dissipating. Saya player holding down from 2, gets the last 2 kills. A 4K for him in the round as T1 will regain a lead.
So it's Saya player deep early, goes into his own cloud burst and is able to kind of sneak around the corner there. This time nobody accounting for his landing spot like we saw in the previous round.
Thrash now is going to be unleashed. Flash goes in, but does not go his way. Haldong trying to hold the line, managing to find one before getting dropped. Extra picking up the kill. Off from Kong, finds another. Goes up into the air, gets a headshot with the knives! The plant coming through. Can they interrupt it? Flash comes in. They do so, but now they have to stick the plant. Rossi trying to protect. He manages to do so. Spike gets planted. Up, recovered. Both players so very low. And it all comes down to Chichu as he swings the corner. Carpe gets the headshot. My God, what a recovery. T1 somehow win the round.
I thought Kong had this one over when he hits the shot, pops up into the air, find the blade as well. I mean, this is just so phenomenal. And then, but Rossi here, great heads-up play to cover, knowing the player's going to be pushing out there. Of course, the spray a little bit early to try to cancel the plant. Carpe very aware of the off angle this time.
Kong posted on truck, really be extra for any of these sheriffs to try to find the shot. Doesn't just go for a timing here. Boomot sent forward, goes off, gets quite a bit of damage across. Side player, however, still able to find one, but Kong gets the collab. EDG and Excurate both going to be taken down. Now Kong looks to relocate back up over towards Heaven. The rotation coming through Chichu and nobody. As the Guardian, how crisp can he be? Doesn't quite get the shot. Side player puts the operator down on the floor. Flash in, the turn, side player dashing over to the side, keeps himself elusive, keeps himself out of line of sight. Carpe as well, now rotating out of lamps, coming back around to the front of truck, and they just don't know where he is at. Catches him sleeping at T1, fire back.
So smart with the timing here on this dash. He's like, okay, we got the one. I got to get out of here. A little bit off. Great crosshair placement from nobody. He was just so ready for that position. Saya, that is disgusting. So fast. Kind of cool little trap plays, trick plays. Gotta run.
Okay, just get quite a bit of damage out here, the vulnerable. Very much assisting, but how long in the meantime? Going to be able to find Saya player. He's down just outside of teleport. Still found Concon dead on the entry. Jets out of the fray here as EDG will be able to find nobody. Continues to push back up, and then Howdong right back through. Manages to find that elimination. Cleanup coming in. Excret now arriving, but they hear the footsteps. They know where he's at. He's got a ghost in hand. Needs to hit some headshots, and he gets two quick ones. 48 HP versus 80, however. Chichu, he just has a classic. Right click. He's pushing up. It could end him, but Excret gets the triple kill. The clutch comes through. And T1 will somehow, some way, get another pistol round win.
This looked over. EDG's crossfires coming out of Uka so good. Just tearing T1 asunder. But then this happens. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Please, more of this for 2024, Excret. More of that.
Clearly enough. Good point, yeah. Could be the opportunity to go ahead and slow things down. Still looking to hold forward. Is he going to be going through? And that Trailblazer still managing to find a daze. Wingman going to be cleared out. Rossi full flash. Carpe, however, back over at Showers. The action has unfolded. Concon and Smoggy have both now died. Take them coming through. Carpe rather still swinging out and some time to Howdong, but Excret is there for the trade up. Now it's just Chichu and nobody left standing.
Love the pressure here onto Showers from T1 and Zaya player just waiting at the exit.
Right into the trap. Maybe this was the ultimate game plan. Push them into a teleporter and have Saya player staring. Chichu will be able to get the catch, but everybody else is teleported back across.
Get themselves a large advantage in the round. And then you can sort of just funnel him right into Saya player, and he's a steady hand with that op, no doubt about it.
He does have that newly nerfed Judge. Wisely swaps to the classic, clear the boom bot, doesn't want to make it known, but as that flash connects, he starts wildly spraying, and Smoggy's nade will take him down. Hookah now broken open, showstopper sent. EDG cannot trade it fast enough. Smoggy gets himself a second kill. The triple approach from the defender's spawn to try to break this back open, and I think with Carpe dying, that is the door slammed shut in your face.
Not much left to do. They're gonna see it's this hop too. They want it.
Uh-oh, bursts. No, nothing. 3 peeks, finds one. Gets the catch on the Concon. The swing around, coming in from behind. Chichu making his way over towards A. The jiggle peek. Not gonna find anything to flash, not connecting, but nor will the op shot. Side player continuing to backpedal. To jump around the corner. He gets one. It's his last blow of the chamber. Gets the no scope, but it has nothing else to work with. Smoggy will get 3 as well. And EDG will now get themselves a 2-round lead.
Off of all of those kills, so economically not the end of the world, but EDG here just dissecting the defenses of T1 so nicely. Catching Rossi out. EDG's been creeping up underneath that hookah window many times. Carpe.
Right on the edge of the smoke.
Oh boy.
Gun barrel not showing. He goes a little bit further. Oh, it will, but Chichu not quite ready for it. Cannot find the kill. Orbital strike now going to be invested. Carpe collects the kill. Nobody, however, pushing up. Gets one. Sends a shot over in towards Hookah. Doesn't know that side player is there. Flash comes in. Meanwhile, Concon pushing out of Showers rather. Will take down Rossi. Identifies the position of Excret and has to back away. Shot from side player, will find nobody. Trying to shut down the push onto the B side. He gets a second, looks for the third, the flick not quite gonna connect. More bullets here in the chamber. Orbital strike sent down. Howdong trying to open things up, but he gets dropped. Saya gets his mark. Concon swinging out, cannot get Excret. And that'll be the end of the round as T1. One more round to tie us up. An attack operator here for Concon, feeling this is the way that they get themselves up to OT. Triple push out here towards Fountain. Howdong finds Carpe. Two, however, have made it past. I'm not sure if they have that much information about it. Seekers sent out. That's going to reveal Rossi. Swing onto the corner. Howdong able to find another kill. And Chichu gets iZU up over the top. Extra can't track it fast enough. Smoggy lands, takes him down, and suddenly Player popped over by the portal. Smoggy waiting. When and where does he send it? Player anticipating and looks away for a moment, and that's when nobody strikes. 12-12 EDG. They take us to overtime. In a good spot. This is where the majority of the T1 players are. Is he going to be cleared out? Chichu into the corner. Full flash. Kong able to find one, but Sai picks up another one. The repeat comes in. Kong's going to be good for two. But the trades are solid. The flash is even better, however, but nobody can't quite get iZU. Takes him to 19 HP. Has the dink wallbang.
Gonna bump into Howdong.
Spots him, gets the kill, and there's the teleport. Smoggy already on the rotate, but the paint shells have been expended. He sent it over towards Garden, so does not have that to try to intercept this plant. Covering fire there from Rossi. Knows that he's behind the box, but he can't get either of them. iZU somehow survives the round, gets three in it.
Costs him that Trailblazer. Saya, let's see if he can find an opportunity.
Oh, the smoke does not drop in here, and Kong swings right into his line of sight. We know that he is, but EDG is trying to suss that out right now. Seems like now they're sufficiently satisfied that it is just that operator in heaven with the rotations now coming through. The spike gets planted, double approach getting ready to come up through market over towards short. Smoggy sending out the boom bot, not gonna find too much of anything as the Dizzy comes around the corner, but it expires right before the blind would have popped. Wingman getting ready to go off. Howdong trying to make his way into the smoke, and Carpe shuts him down. The swing comes through, nobody able to find one. Smoggy gets the second. Triple approach now, they're in onto the site. Chichu finding one. They're holding this one though. Player, he's got a deep line. They're sticking it. Not like this, EDG! They think it's a tap, but it is not. T1 does not fake it. They stick it all the way into a 14-12 victory.
Very, very exciting with Excurate as well. Saw him start to really heat up.
Anticipating maybe that TP up on the top. He's only got 3 more bullets. Fought 4, but puts that second one to good use. Looks for the third, but Smoggy with a nice reply. Strike him down. So a 1-for-1 orb going to be taken. Try to get towards that Nightfall. Broken in as the rest of EDG starts to flood. Over towards this B site. Fight coming down. They're kind of stuck, but Player, 2 quick kills coming through. The response is in, however. Now sees on a Rossi, gets the dink, but Smoggy still stands. 22 health, it's all on iZU from this position. And I mean, realistically, in their minds, he could be anywhere, but now they know exactly where he's at. The wide split set up, takes quite a bit of damage, tries to retreat, but Chichu will be able to capitalize for the kill, and EDG will get their first pistol round win of the series. They're straying away from it for the time being. There's the open up, so yeah, I mean, you knew he had a note in the last round, so you know that he's going to be playing on this side of the map all the same. It's a matter of whether or not he can find value. I think Mike going to be thrown down. Kong caught over by stairs, trying to advance forward. Nobody as well wanted to push in, but he's on top of the vulnerable.
Kong seeing if he could use that small, narrow spot. The toxic screen. Carpe still crisp right now.
He's got extra hit watching the approach, and now swinging forward, trying to get closer and closer. The Prowler cleared out. Smoggy kind of getting that fadeaway headshot. Gonna be good for one. Player rotates back in to watch the front of B. Catches Chichu. Now, the pressure seemingly dwindles. They're going to start advancing back into this area here. Up in hand, waiting to see it. The showstopper actually shoves them back, buying time for this Nightfall to potentially expire, but Extra gets the shot through the Prowler into Kong. Who's having a rough time so far.
Trying to play off the back of the Trailblazer. Carpe maybe going to set him up with a flash. No satchels though. Yeah.
It doesn't have any quick exit, quick entry, and that Jiggle Peak not going to be enough to actually swing out wide, and as Smoggy goes for it, Player at the ready. Teammates nearby, nobody pushes forward. Might be able to see a pixel out of place. He needs to get across the wall before getting in the line of sight. Oh, spots him, but it's just not enough. The wallbang at that distance cannot find the elimination.
10 seconds left.
Seeker goes forward, Carpe interrupts the plant. Now it is just on Chichu, but Excurate continues to look absolutely excellent. That line of sight over. Excurate is going to be waiting. Tries to go for the shot, see if he can get some timing. Carpe now also revealing his presence here over at Mouth. C sent out, not going to be finding much of anything there. Player continues to hold the line. Now nobody going to be dropped, and that is going to be the spike. Drop down on the floor. Howdong quick to grab it. snatches this one up. The rest of his team not in position to take a site, so he can't just use it from the shadows to try to go get a quick plant. Still some down.
Spike planted.
Chichu, however,
Yeah.
really late lurk. Push forward though, Kong trying to investigate drop. Side player is there. And the dog, oh no. 5 HP, the Trailblazer comes in. Carpe getting the elimination. The jump shot, Excurate will get Smoggy, and Chichu, he's still back at Baby Door. They know exactly where he's at. He can't do a damn thing. The push-up comes in, Excurate absolutely crushing it.
And just think about how nasty this setup is for T1. You got Saya player, we know how good he is with the op, and now we're getting to see X-Curate, who's...
We very rarely see double op setups.
Yeah.
It's not something
not
that
Pacific.
It's relying on his ability to be able to flick to either the left or the right side. And it looks like it doesn't hold up. Nobody managing to swing out, gets that kill. And that's an operator that they can pick up for themselves. Chichu, in the meantime, still going on a lurk. This site still being watched by Rossi, and there you go. The kill comes in. Side player, oh, Shorty out, trying to push forward with the snake bite with all the decay. Manages to take him down, and now Kong, now he's got an op in his hands. iZU quick to take it out, though. So you know that probably one of them still going to just be having the Sheriff. Taunt goes through. Nothing spotted. Bite, cut off that tree access, but Smoggy swinging out, managing to find one, and Howdong is right there alongside him. So kill going to be found. A thrifty pickup here for EDG, and the operator recovered as well.
You fork one of these over to Kong, it completely changes the dynamic. And trying to get a little cheeky there with that placement. Of course, you have the TP set out to back out to the other side of the site, if necessary, as Excurate, but he gets caught completely blindsided.
Excurate going to be backing off. Paint shells nicely lined up. Do get a little bit of damage there as Kong going to go bouncing forward with that showstopper in hand. Chichu and Smoggy going to be getting some kills here. Smoggy finds 2. Nightfall instantly invested. Not going to be able to catch anybody though.
One enemy remaining.
Hey, just nothing you can do there.
That should be the final nail.
Yeah. What do you think? Odin 4K?
I hope not.
Not with the turret here.
Okay, well there's one. Turret no longer matters. Swap over. But here on the Prowler, but it's a triple stack high-low. No hope in hell there for Rossi. Would have been probably the most impressive signing after this.
Look at this. They want to use Excurate as the tip of the spear.
Hello. Well, they do. He manages to get one in the dink.
The dink.
Does connect there on to Smoggy. Upon as he fades back. In the meantime, Kong pushing forward. iZU. Is he ready for it? Yes, he is. Wow. Howdong also here. Oh, very well aware. Smoke comes down. I think Howdong maybe just recovering the Sheriff. He does. T1 looking like they're going to continue to just run away with these pistol rounds. That flash told them that there was at least either one already at drop or playing on top of it. Push out. Rossi, the instant headshot and the follow-up. It's all on Smoggy. He will find one before getting taken out. Any sort of noise before trying to make the play. Does get off the angle. Poison Orb now thrown down. Pushed up. Smoggy swinging out from tree, trying to find a target. But Carpe takes him out. Rossi now moving up. Kong will be able to give a parting gift kill over on the Saya player before getting taken down. The plant will get started. iZU hearing that noise. There's at least one top B. I don't think they're looking for it anymore. Yep. Shot from Excurate finds Howdong. Now their attention has to be paid in towards the site. So iZU absolutely going to be getting some value. How patient does he go? So he just goes straight in for one of the kills. The swing out. Chichu finds Rossi. There's one behind him, but he can't deal with it. iZU will find the kill. The bank is broken, and T1 gets the double digits.
They're reading the map so well, and EDG is just not quite reacting to the information in the utility as well as they should. And the big thing for me is that paint shells, because normally that paint shells is deeper to clear the utility like you're talking about, but it came up short, and that should signal alarms to you that this isn't necessarily a C hit.
Top on the door, it's going to be a Prowler, trading places there with the Trailblazer, cleared out, now the Cosmic Divide coming through, and a quick little glimpse at one player. Saya player is down to 1 HP.
Oh, God.
That paint shell about to mess his day up, but he swings it and finds Kong! Nobody dead simultaneously as T1 do a full pivot into the B site. My God, what movement and accuracy from Saya to stay alive. One player detained. Howdong swinging Rossi on the side. You can tell that he is suspicious about this, but he's not sure which way to look. Tries to go for the 180 pivot, but Carpe is just a little bit faster. Chichu now sprinting forward out from the C site, shut down. Nothing more that he can do as Side player will drift around the back. 1 HP, survives the entire way through the rest of the round, and T1 get themselves up to match point.
Show it again. Look at this. He's 1 HP, and he gets it. He got it after he got flashed. I mean, he already had him identified where he was, so it's just a matter of getting the game down. But the reaction there when the paint shells come in, knowing he's dead, just to say, well, screw it.
He and Kong will take a very forward position. On the other side here of the half wall, and Side player now taken out, utilizing that one way to perfection. Gotten 2 kills. Things could fall apart quickly, but for now, wants to be able to save it. Boombot cleared, a little bit of spam. Blast pack, not finding too much. Now iZU answering back with 2 kills. They equalize at 3v3.
Okay, maybe you should have.
The wall broken down. Smoggy dodging out of the flash, sending the Prowler, trying to see if he can get anything. Gets a quick little attach, but shortly thereafter, it expires. Everybody makes their way through the door. Chichu cannot get line of sight. They're not going to be spotting much of anything here as nobody makes his way up into the smoke. The spray coming through takes him down about half HP. Now, even lower. 5 health remaining for him. The pit going to be invested. Rossi, they want to end this right now as iZU gets the kill. Chichu taken out. They all pull back in towards tree. Push forward coming in. iZU setting up yet another star. Nobody. Setting out a bite. Trying to get something. Trying to whittle away with him. Get as much damage as he can. iZU does get tagged at 49. There's the grab well. Gonna pull them out into the open. The spam coming through. Nobody finding one. The headshot found. The spray coming in. Smoggy, the last one standing, and he will fall. Rossi with the pit will utilize it to get the win. 13-6. T1 re-debut on a Korean stage with their new roster, and they take down EDG 2-0.
Stunning performance in so many different ways. I mean, yes, X-Curate, phenomenal on the defender side, but iZU
in that upper bracket to see who is going to be sailing forward in auto qualifying out of the group stage. But as you said, I mean, I'm not sure how he did it. iZU was able to overtake, Brosaken here with his incredible chamber performance. But 21-9, some nasty stuff.